Auzubillahiminashaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's such a pleasure to gather again once again and talk about spirituality and those who have really excelled in understanding the message of Islam and its spiritual background, so that we can understand the purpose of life, why we were sent to this world, why were we created, how do we understand our universe, how do we understand ourselves, and how do we get closer to our Creator. In the last session, I had given a brief introduction of the two spiritualists that we are using in our name, Iqbal and Rumi, and I have given some background as to who they were when they lived and what they have left behind as their legacy. Briefly, Rumi was born in present-day Afghanistan, Balkh, and he migrated when the Halaku Khan and Genghis Khan were on the rise, and they were actually massacring Muslims in that Far East area, in that Asia. And they traveled from Afghanistan through Iran and then partly through Europe and came and settled in Konya. That's where Maulana Rum is buried. He is the only spiritualist that is recorded in history who has written extensively and who actually had a following way beyond people of a single faith. His followers included Muslims, Christians, Jews, and others that did not believe in God. Even they found solace in his message, and they actually became so close to him that they wanted to learn from him as much as they could, regardless of their own religious beliefs. It is stated in history that when he passed on, in his janazah, there were more non-Muslims than Muslims. This was because of his universal message of love, inclusiveness, and greatness of humanity, human beings as one family. Iqbal, a student in spirituality of him that came 500 or more years after him, was born in India at the time, part of it, that India is now in Pakistan, so that's actually Pakistan, but at that time there was no Pakistan when he was born. He took Rumi as his guide after reading about him and reading about his literature. And he admitted that he had gotten the spiritual inspiration from Rumi's presence. It's also recorded that Rumi appeared to him in dream and blessed him and made him what he is today. Rumi is the best read author in the West, especially in America. He is the only author that is sought after and translated in practically all languages in the world. His original work is in Persian. So, what I thought we will do, and I didn't know that I've left more people here, I would have prepared more of these pages, but I've done more work in English. But I will try to do justice to the subject. I thought since we are going to talk about Rumi's message in the sessions to come, it's only appropriate and befitting to him that we